Well, nearly a year after a tornado devastated Perryville High School, District 32 shared its vision for a rebuilt campus during a presentation today. Now take a look. Here is what leaders unveiled, which shows rendering of a modernized high school. The plan would salvage and renovate parts of the existing building while demolishing the rest and create updated classrooms, collaborative spaces, and improving safety and accessibility. Superintendent Dr. Farrah Jones tells us the community support has been key to moving forward.
Very grateful. The tornado was tough. We've had to make a lot of hard decisions, and we're so very grateful for everyone that's kind of hung in there with us, and really grateful. Today is a good example of how they're really ready to stand beside us and just keep moving forward.
For one student, the new school represents something he's been hoping for.
See all the other schools and I'm like, I wish we had one, but now that we're going to have one like this, it really excites me.
Funding for the project depends on if Proposition Kids, which stands for Keep Improving District Schools, passed during the April 7th general election. Prop Kids was recently approved by District 32 Board of Education, and that will ask voters to approve a 41-cent tax increase, which would generate $52.5 million to support the project.